All right, welcome to everybody that's joining. Hope you guys are all doing well. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to share this message with everyone so that everyone can join. All right, boom. How are you guys all doing? I hope you're all doing well. We are live on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and on Discord. I am the Bullpen Trader. I go live every single day at 5 a.m. and 9 a.m. every single day EST. So make sure you guys tune in every single day. We go live. We talk about the JSTStream strategy. I'm going to help, explain it, break it down, help you guys all get started with using this strategy. It's an absolutely amazing strategy that everyone should try out and use as well. Welcome, Future Capital. Welcome, A1, Danny, Yared. Welcome to everybody that's joining. You're shorting BTC. Nice. I'm seeing that on, on the 5-minute, we still are having a green super trend, so let's just wait and see how that goes. But again, we're going to be going over the JSTStream strategy, explaining the range bars, what you're seeing over here, helping you guys all get accustomed to that. We're going to be trading on Abbado.com. Abbado Markets is the trading platform that we're going to be using. I go live every single day explaining the strategy, helping you guys all get started with your trading journey, explaining all the basic fundamentals to trading and answering all of your questions. So make sure you guys tune in every single day for all of that. If you guys have any questions at any point during the live, make sure you guys send it in the chat. You guys can also request to come up on stage if you have a question, and I will be able to help you out with that as well. We're going to be doing live trades as well. So for anybody that has a live account ready, I hope you guys are logged in, staring at the range bars and ready to go. Future Capital Trading is shorting BTC right now. I don't see a signal for a short yet. Even on the 1 minute, it does look like the super trend is still green. It might flip very, very soon now, though. So we're going to keep an eye on that. The markets that we're going to keep an eye on for today are going to be BTC USD. The reason why I like to trade Bitcoin is because it runs 24/7. So no matter what time, what day, what hour you are looking at the chart, it's going to be live. It's going to be active. There's volatility you guys can go back and see as well, especially nowadays. Crazy volatility. So we're able to get in and out of trades very frequently, very often. We're not holding our trades for too long. We're able to get in and out of trades using our strategy on a regular basis. All right, so that's why I like to trade BTC. We're also going to be taking a look at XAU USD. That's the gold market. This doesn't run 24/7, it runs during the week, but during the week it still has quite a lot of volatility, so we're going to keep an eye on that as well, just to see if we can get any trades in. XRP I just started looking at as well. The XRP range bars are here as well, so we're going to be taking a look at that as well. I'm going to limit myself to those 3 markets for, the next couple live streams. I'm not going to look at too much else, all right? So, again, the reason why I pick those markets is because we do have the range bars for those. So I'm able to implement that strategy on whichever market it is. All right, so right now I'm not going to enter a trade for anybody that is, a regular to these streams. I'm not going to enter a trade right now just because the 2 indicators are telling us contradicting things. Even on the 5-minute, it is telling us that, it is heading into the uptrend direction still. We might have a strong pullback here before it continues, so we're just going to be keeping an eye on that for now. But just to recap the JSTStream strategy, all you got to do is go to JSTStream.com. The link is in my link tree. Give me 1 second. Let me paste that in the chat. https://linktree/ I'm getting better with this. All right, so if you guys go to that link right there, you're going to find the first link will take you to the the first link will take you to the JSTStream range bars. The second link will take you to the trading platform. The third link, if you guys are not in the Discord already, will take you to the Discord. There's my TikTok and YouTube and Kick and everything right there. If you guys go to my YouTube channel, all of the live webinars and everything are posted on the the YouTube. We're up to 78 subscribers now. Every single one of the daily live webinars are posted on my YouTube, so you guys can go back and watch those as well. I'm up to 78 subscribers. Let's keep it pushing. I have 100 videos that I've posted, including the shorts and everything. So make sure you guys stay tuned on the YouTube as well. Keep an eye on that as well. If you guys have Twitch or Kick, make sure you guys follow me there as well, and on TikTok too. Maybe I'll try and go live on TikTok again, but it doesn't seem to be too nice for me. Yesterday was the most trades I've ever had in one day going to profit. 11 trades hitting take profit and 2 losses. Amazing, and it's all thanks to you and everyone in the community. It's all thanks to the community and the JSTStream. Honestly, I didn't do anything here. I just come here and I do my live trades. I explain a little bit, but it's all you guys. If you guys are taking advantage of this, that's all that matters, right? Danny is taking advantage. Future Capital Trading is taking advantage as well. Pino, you do trades as well. You guys are all taking advantage of it, and that's what I like to see. That's all that really matters, right? Because look, if you guys just watch me do these trades, explain this every single day, like you guys see that I'm explaining the same things, because that's all you need to know is the same things that I keep repeating every single day about the range bars, about the give me 1 second. There's an ad on YouTube. All right. So the same thing is what I'm explaining every single day, which is the range bars, looking at the different indicators, focusing on your risk management and those things, right? That's all you really need to know to become consistent with your trading. And thankfully, Danny is taking advantage of that, and he's starting to see the benefit as well. That's awesome. Just stay consistent. That's all that it takes. After you get the main fundamental concepts down, then it's all about consistency. Entering and exiting the market the same way every single time, that's all that matters, all right? Again, if you guys have any questions at any point, you guys can type them in the chat. Also, if I'm not on live, you guys can send me a message. I can help you guys out in the messages as well. You can also ask me questions in the Discord itself, and I'll be happy to help you there too. All right, let's see where this candle is starting to go. We're seeing this downtrend right here. We're seeing the market pull down. We're seeing those red candles on the range bars. Both indicators here are still telling us an uptrend. Let me see what the so on the 1 minute, both have flipped here. So I'm just going to be keeping an eye on it, because I think it might go a little bit lower, since both indicators on the 1 minute are indicating a downtrend now. But I am going to be looking to trade on the 5 minute candles. All right. So just to recap, JSTStream.com is where you're going to find the strategy. All you got to do is click the login button, make an account. It takes 2 seconds. All you need is like a username, email, and password, I think. Then you'll get access to the Forex, Forex market range bars. You're going to get cryptocurrency range bars, commodities and indices range bars, and equities as well. So all of the major pairs for those markets, you're going to find the range bars for, right? So S&P 500, gold, XRP, BTC, GBP USD, USD CAD, USD JPY, all of the major pairs you're going to find the range bars for, right? So this strategy can be used on all of the different markets using the same set of rules. The only thing that changes is the market that you're looking to trade. I'm going to be obviously trading the BTC chart, which is the top left right here. You can also see it right here. The top left is BTC, bottom right is XRP, and top left in commodities is the XAU, so the gold market is right here. So those are the ones that I'm going to be keeping an eye on. When you guys go to JSTStream.com, click the videos tab right here and start watching these videos. If it's the only thing that you remember from this live, it's to watch these videos. They're going to help you a ton with getting started, a ton with all the information that you need to get started with your trading journey is going to be right here. Everything from setting up your demo account, how to use the Abbado platform, you're looking at the indicators, how to use the trading signals, you know how to use the JSTStream range bar system, how to look for pullbacks and reversals, mastering different indicators. They have how-to videos, trading knowledge, advanced knowledge, even live trading sessions so you can see them use the strategy for their trades. All right, so go to JSTStream.com, get your account set up, and start watching those videos. Again, the trading platform that we're going to be using is Abbado Markets, abbado.com. Could you possibly give me some insight on the Zoom meeting room? So the Zoom meeting room is actually, so the one that they have on their Discord right here, this is like pre-recorded, I think, live session. So it's a 24/7 Zoom session that is running, right? But the one I think you're referring to is the one that aka PWC posted in his chat when they were going live, and that was after he finished his TikTok live. He did a Zoom session right after, so that everybody can join into the Zoom, and it's like a different platform to have more people join in. Right, so that's what that was. The Zoom session, like if you ever see AKPWC go live, sometimes after that he posts in the Discord that he's going live on Zoom, so you can join that Zoom call, and it's a little bit different than I mean, it's the same thing as the live webinar. He's just doing it on Zoom. Yeah, he's just doing the same thing but on Zoom, so that I think people on TikTok and other places can join as well. He just does it on Zoom. But the one that you see over here, I think this is just a, it's one that runs 24/7. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is, but I know that the one that you're talking about, the one that was in the chat that he linked, that was his live session that he was doing on Zoom. So he just, he was doing his TikTok live, and then he went to Zoom. All right, so we're starting to see some green candles form again. We didn't have the super trend flip yet, so let's wait for the pullback to continue, and maybe I'll enter into a long position. Both indicators are still telling us an uptrend, so I'm going to be just waiting for that. On the 1 minute, it looks like we are starting to have maybe a stronger pullback in the downtrend direction. So let's see what is going on there. All right, we're going to be keeping an eye on this for sure. All right, so again, where we're going to be trading is Abbado Markets. The reason why I like to trade on this platform, they have really low spreads. You guys can see their spread right here. It's really, really low spread. They also have no commissions and no swaps, right? So you'll see that they don't charge any commissions or swaps on their trades. So there's no additional fees on your trading. The only thing that you're paying is the spread. And that's what we really need to be able to, be trading using the strategy. We need a platform that has that low spread and no additional fees, because what we're going to be looking for is catching 100-point moves. So 100 points in the positive direction or 100 points in the negative direction if we are shorting the market, if we are doing a sell position, a sell trade. All right. So it looks like that short did, the pullback did finish right here. We are heading back into the uptrend direction. Let's see if we can get some more red candles to form, and then we're going to be looking to enter into a buy trade. All right. Again, when you go, what is this ad? Stop showing me ads. When we are looking at the range bars, we want to see a few candles form, a few red candles form like that. I want to wait for a little bit more before I enter. And obviously, when you turn on your, your range bars, make sure this live button is clicked. That ensures that you're getting the most up-to-date live stream, so without any delay, right? Because since it's a live stream, it has history as well. You don't want to have it be gray. You want to make sure it's clicked, so then it goes red, so you know that it is live. All right, so what I'm going to be looking at over here is I'm going to be waiting for a pullback. So we have this green super trend here with the PSAR being below the candles as well. So both of those indicators are telling us that the market will continue into an uptrend most likely. And now what we're looking for is we're waiting for a pullback on the range bar. So we're waiting for the market to, go green, which is what we saw for a while. And then we are going to be waiting for that those red candles before we enter into a trade. All right, So, I'm going to be doing a trade of 4 lot sizes. The reason why is because that's what my risk management strategy allows for. Because my account is at $90,000, I'm doing less than 1% of my total risk. The maximum that you guys should do is 1% total risk in each trade. Never, ever, ever go above 1% in each trade, all right? All right, let's enter into a trade right there. It looks like it's dipping a little bit below. I'm going to set my stop loss right away, 89618. I'm going to set that there. We might get closed out, but let's see where the trade goes, 89818. The reason why I entered this trade is because I saw that pullback happen, and both indicators are still telling us an uptrend on the 5-minute candles. And then what happened was we had that pullback. So let's just wait and see where this trade goes. We are in profit about $38 right now. We had the pullback continue. It's back in negative. So we're just going to be waiting this trade out. Again, I only enter one trade at a time. I don't enter multiple trades. I wait for one trade to close before I look to enter the next one. All right. So the lot sizes that I'm using is 4 lot size. I'm setting my stop loss and take profit at 100 points each way. Every single time I enter a trade, I do the same thing. And, you know, by doing that, I'm remaining consistent in my strategy, consistent in my trades every single time. And then, obviously, since I'm doing, 4 lot size, my trade is worth about $400. And $400 is less than 1% of my total balance. And by doing that, I'm able to, maintain my risk management. So every single time you enter a trade, make sure you never cross that 1% point, the 1% rule in your risk. Never go above 1% risk, because, as soon as you start doing that is when you start over risking, you're over leveraging yourself, and you're going to lose all of your money. Every single time I enter a trade, it's worth about $400 in profit or loss, and I'm just consistent every single time with that. My trade is at about $288 in profit. You guys saw that we went really close to my loss, my stop loss right there, but right now we are at about $100 to $200 in profit. We're going to be waiting to see where this close happens. Again, why I entered was because we had the pullback. We had a bunch of red candles form on the range bars. And then what I looked at for confirmation was the super trend, which is this red and green line that you guys see on my chart. So this line, when it is red, it's indicating an overall downtrend. And when the line goes green, it's indicating an overall uptrend, right? So you guys can see that. You guys can back test this as well, and test how it works with the reversals and see like how often it has it's winning. You guys can do that on your own time as well. And then the second thing that we're going to be looking at is the PSAR dots, the parabolic SAR. Now these dots, when they're below the candles, it's indicating an overall uptrend. When the dots are above, it's indicating a downtrend. So the way that I use the PSAR is extra confirmation. So each one of these things give me confirmation for my trade. So when I see that the super trend is telling me that it's going long, or the market is going into an uptrend for a buy signal, so that is one confirmation. The PSAR being below the candles is my second signal. And then when the market has a pullback, like we're seeing again right now, when the market has a pullback, that is my third signal. So I enter on the pullback there. All right. Now I need all 3 signals to tell me the same thing before I enter. So for example, if I have right here, for example, where the super trend was green, but the PSAR dots were above the candles indicating that downtrend, I would not enter into that trade. And you guys can see that right there as well, where the market flipped the PSAR and then it continued down. So I would not enter that long position because they're telling me contradictory things. Now right here, it looks like if it does dip below and it, it hits my stop loss, it might flip the PSAR as well. In which case, if we have the second confirmation of the super trend, then we're going to be looking at short positions. But, we're just going to be waiting out this trade. Again, if anything at any point is confusing to you guys, or you guys need me to clarify something, let me know and I'll be happy to answer your questions. We're just going to be waiting for this trade to, close. It goes close to my stop loss, then close to my take profit. It's just hovering. You close for profit. 88679. You open in 88779. You took profit. That's amazing, Pino. You just took profit. You got a little bit of a better entry than me. You got about 40-ish points. I think that's, yeah, about 40-ish points lower than me, which is absolutely amazing. You waited for more of that pullback, which is great. I'm happy that you were able to take profit. Let's see if this trade goes into take profit as well. Both indicators are still telling us that the market should go green, but this could be the point where it flips. So we're just going to keep an eye on it and see where it goes. All right. Can you guys hear the music, or is it too quiet? I just want to set the ambiance, you know what I mean? All right, let's wait and see where this trade closes. It looks like we are dipping down here. We're quite close to my stop loss. My stop loss is at $400. Again, the reason why it's at $400 is because it protects my overall balance. Boom, that trade just closed, so we're going to be waiting for the next entry. But it's crazy that even on the same move, Pino was able to take profit using the same strategy, right? So he just waited for the pullback. He entered and he was able to take profit. Unfortunately, it did dip below and I hit my stop loss, but that's totally fine. We're going to be waiting for the next trade. Again, you guys see me hit stop loss here and there, but overall, I can show you guys that, we are up good since the beginning of this account. I can scroll all the way to the bottom. We started this account with 50K, and I've done a withdrawal of 5K so far. I want to hit this. I want to hit like 100K before I do the next withdrawal. We've made about $45,000 on this live trading account. Not a lot of people will show you this, but I can show you my whole track record, my whole trading history since I started using this strategy. And, we have some losses here and there, but overall, we do hit a higher win rate than losing rate, and that's all that matters, right? So since I'm consistent with it, and if I have consistency with a higher win rate than loss rate, what happens is that, my account growth will be like, this, right? So we have losses, right? Sometimes it might go even more into loss, right? Sometimes we might have a bigger drawdown like this, but what happens is overall we are growing the account because we are remaining consistent. We're doing the same thing every single time we enter a trade. We're doing, strict stop loss and take profit. The stop loss and take profit every single time, no matter what market you're trading, no matter what time you're trading, no matter what lot size you're using, you use the same. You're in a sell on XAU USD. What do I think? It's M-Rate. Welcome, by the way. Let's take a look at what is going on gold. Your day trading view. All right, so let's see what's going on with gold. You're doing a short position. So if I'm looking at gold right now, both indicators right here are telling me that we are heading into the uptrend direction. So I would not be looking for a sell position. I would actually be looking for a buy position. Again, it's M-Rate. Welcome to the live stream. I'm Bullpen Trader. I go live every single day at 5 a.m. and 9 a.m. EST. Every single day. I go over the JSTStream strategy, which includes these range bars that you see over here. It's an absolutely amazing strategy that I've been using for, the past year at least on this account. And we made about $45,000 on this live trading account. It's completely free, and I go live every single day. So make sure you guys tune in. I go over the strategy, do some live trades, answer all of your questions. So make sure you guys give me a follow if you guys are watching on YouTube, Twitch, or Kick. And make sure you guys go to the links in my profile and you will get access to everything that you see here. We have a Discord community of over 8,000 people, completely free. We are streaming in the Discord as well right now. So make sure you guys stay tuned and watch, watch the live. So again, looking at gold right now, I would not be looking for a sell position. The reason for that is because the PSAR dots right here are below the candles, which is indicating an uptrend, and the super trend, which is this red and green line, is also green, which is also indicating an uptrend. So both of those tools, both of those indicators are telling us that the market will continue up. So I personally would not be looking, the strategy would not be telling me that we are in a, a downtrend to enter a short position. All right, so the strategy, again, just to recap, the strategy that I use, all right, so we had, let me actually just go over it now. So we had the super trend flip to red right here. You guys see that, right? The super trend flip to red. Then when we're looking at this, the PSAR also flipped to above the candles, which means indicating a downtrend. And now what we're going to be looking for is a pullback on Bitcoin, where we see the market pull back into the green direction before it continues down, and that's what we're going to be looking for to enter a short position. What about that gap on 5 minutes? What gap are you talking about? Are you talking about like fair value gaps and all of that stuff? Is that what you're referring to? Because I don't trade any of like that sort of stuff, the CTR, CRT, and ICT, and all of that stuff. I'm not looking at any of that stuff. All that I'm doing is focusing a strict strategy using the range bars and using these indicators as confirmation. You know, what I found is, after being in the trading game for a long time, if you look at any one of those traders that are using those levels, the gaps, and this and that, nobody is able to show you a profitable track record over a long period of time. They will never go to their trading history and show you their whole track record since the beginning of their account, because they know that they cannot show you their overall P&L. It's going to be losing, right? So I wouldn't recommend that you guys, follow any of those traders, because they're just leading you astray. They're trying to sell you a course. They're trying to sell you a Discord membership. They're trying to sell you a membership, mentorship, something that they are looking to sell you. And we're not here selling anything. I'm teaching you a strict strategy that has been proven over a long period of time. I've been following this strategy consistently over the past year, and we have made profit. I can literally scroll through all 622 trades that we've taken, and you guys can see that it has been profitable over a long period of time. I use strict risk management, using less than 1% risk in my trades, setting my stop loss and take profit consistently at 100-point levels. No matter how high I think Bitcoin is going to go, or no matter how low I think Bitcoin is going to go, every single time I enter my stop loss and take profit, it is at the same 100-point level, all right? Now, some people might say, 100 points is too small because, your spread is going to be so much that you're just going to hit stop loss right away. But we're using Abbado Markets, Abbado.com, to trade, and you guys can see how small their spread is. And by trading on a platform with low spread, we're able to do these, consistent and small trades. All right, we're starting to have that pullback happen here. Let's see if we can get into a trade. The market dipped down a little bit, so we're just going to be waiting to see where we can enter. Again, just to recap, every single time, no matter what lot size I'm using, 100 points is going to be my stop loss and take profit every single time. All right, so strict stop loss and take profit, strictly max 1%. 1% risk every single time I enter. There's a maximum of 1% risk in each trade. I don't cross that, right? So that means that if I am doing a trade on Bitcoin, 4 lots, 100 points stop loss, 100 points take profit. Let's enter into that sell position right there. I'm going to set my stop loss really, really quickly. I know the markets are quite volatile. So it might stop me out, it might not, but I'm going to set my stop loss and take profit right away. Boom, my stop loss and take profit are set, and $334 right there. Let's see if it does hit my take profit here, $394, and boom, guys, in the span of, how long did that trade take? That trade took me, it took me 20 seconds, and I was able to hit take profit $405 in 20 seconds. What do you guys think about that, huh? Did anyone get in on that trade? That was crazy. Four $405 in 20 seconds on that short. Again, the reason why I entered was because we had a strong pullback. I can go back and show you guys as well. We had that pullback happen. It was before this. Right there. We had a strong pullback happen. And we saw that candle pump up right there too. We had the PSAR and super trend both pointing to the downtrend direction. You're still in a short. Nice. And we're able to get in on that trade on that pullback and capitalize on that move. And we took that profit very, very quickly and very, easily. And all it is, like, look, every single time I enter a trade, it's completely emotionless and, free of my own bias, right? Like, I'm not using any of my own feelings or thoughts or anything with this strategy. All that I'm doing is following a strict set of rules. You're looking at the range bars, watching for those pullbacks, looking at the super trend and PSAR and entering that trade. Now, I'm going to be waiting for another strong pullback to happen. I'm going to be waiting for a bunch of green candles. I'm not going to enter at the bottom of this trend or anything like that. I'm going to wait, be patient, wait for the market to pull up, have a little bit of a pullback before I look to enter. And we're starting to see that already start to form. And if I miss a trade, if I'm like, oh my god, if I entered right there, I could have taken profit. If I miss a trade, it wasn't meant for me. I'm going to be waiting for the next trade. You guys can see that there's always entries in the market. Whenever the super trend and PSAR line up and you see a pullback, that is a possible entry, right? So there's entries constantly throughout the day, no matter what time you turn on your screen, your chart. You guys are able to trade. You guys are able to get your entries and exits. So be patient. Don't rush into trades, and get in when you can. If you may miss a trade, wait for the next one. Again, the most important thing that I need you guys to do is go to JSTStream.com. It's completely free for you guys to log in, make an account, and get access to these range bars. Range bars running on Forex, cryptocurrencies, commodities, and indices, and equities as well. All of the major pairs are on the range bars for those different markets. So let's say like you've been trading Forex your whole life and you just want to continue trading Forex, you have the Forex range bars right here. The strategy again remains the same. You still wait for the pullbacks, you wait for the confirmation from the indicators, and you use the you use the risk management rules. The strategy remains the same every single time. The only thing that changes is the market that you are trading. Also, go to the videos tab right here. Start watching these videos. Everything from how to set up your demo account to how to use the range bars looking for pullbacks and reversals, mastering different indicators. They've got pages and pages and pages of these, YouTube videos. So make sure you start watching those right away as well. All right, so we're going to be waiting to see where we can enter here. I think I need to refresh maybe. We're seeing that pullback happen here. All right, we're just going to be a little bit patient and see where we can enter. All right, I entered into that trade. I'm going to set my stop loss and take profit right away. 89011.41. Boom, my stop loss is set. Again, I always set my stop loss first, and then I worry about my take profit, because the last thing that I want, especially with the markets being volatile, is for the trade to go in the opposite direction, and I just see a huge candle go like this, and now I'm negative $1,000. I don't want to see that. What I'd rather do is set my stop loss first, so I protect myself from exceeding my loss. And guys, we just hit another take profit, $560 in the span of 30 seconds. We took another take profit. We're at $541 in profit already for the day. Let's wait to see if we can enter another trade. We're seeing that pullback happen again. Oh, I just barely missed that entry, and I was about to get into that other trade. We saw that pullback happen again right there. Look, the market pulled back really, really strong. And, you know, that super trend and PSA are still indicating the same direction. So I was about to enter that trade, but I missed that. That's totally fine. Let's wait for another pullback to happen before I enter another trade. Again, all that I'm doing is following these same rules every single time. Wait for the pullbacks. Look at the super trend and PSAR. I already see the super trend and PSAR pointing to the downtrend direction. So it's very, very simple. Now all that I have to do is wait for that pullback, wait for the market to go back into the green direction before I do my entry. Wow, Pino is on a roll right now with crazy trades. So Pino has had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades hit his take profit in a row. Its M rate sell is going good. Big profits now. Let's take a look back at gold and see what's going on. So this might flip the super trend and the I mean, it's still a little bit far for the PSAR, but it might flip the super trend. So we're going to be keeping an eye on that as well. Look, it's M rate. I don't know what your strategy is, but the thing is, with a lot of these, with a lot of these strategies, it's, you always have a 50% chance of being right? But what we're trying to do is have a strict strategy that we're able to be consistent with over a long period of time. Now, I don't know if every single time it's 9:30 you're looking to short the market, but, with a strategy like that, you're only taking like one trade a day or one trade a week or something like that. We're doing trades the whole week long using minimal risk and just being strict and consistent with our strategy, right? So this is a strategy that can be replicated throughout the days, throughout the, even the weekends, even on holidays. No matter what day it is, this strategy can be replicated on any market. So it's not like we're stuck to a single market or anything like that. It's a strategy that can be worked on every single market. And that's really what we want to do. We want to have a strict strategy that's been proven over a long period of time that we can replicate as well. Now, doing a short at like 9:30 might work half of the time, or might work even like 60% of the time. But in a, what's it called? In a month, maybe that's not going to work, or in a year, it's not going to work, right? We're trying to trade like a business where we're being consistent and we're trying to have an overall equity curve that goes like this. I mean, it doesn't have to have these drawdowns, but overall, what we're looking for is for it to go in the uptrend direction like our Bitcoin chart is going right now. Let's look to see if we can enter a short position here as well. If we have some more green candles form, I'll look to enter a short position again. I'm going to be keeping an eye on these range bars here. All right, let's enter into a short position. I'm going to set my stop loss right away. Oh, it hit my stop loss. I'm going to close that trade. All right, that trade did hit my stop loss, so I closed that one. We're going to be waiting for the next move. I think we're still up $100 for today. Not bad. All right, so the super trend looks like it's getting a little bit flatter. If the pullback continues, maybe if it gets a little bit closer to the super trend line, I'll be looking to get into another short since both indicators are still telling me a downtrend. Let's take a look at what gold is doing. Gold is going back into the green direction, but it did flip the super trend. So it could be that this is a pullback on the continuing downtrend. But since the PSAR has not flipped, I'm not going to be entering any trades on gold right now. 1 minute flipped. The 1 minute on Bitcoin has flipped the PSAR. It hasn't flipped the super trend yet. So we're just going to keep an eye on this and be patient before we enter a trade. It's M rate. What is your take profit set at, and what is your stop loss set at for your trade? Just so I know, I'm just curious. What's the risk to reward ratio that you're looking at? What's your stop loss and take profit for your trade on gold, your gold short? All right, we're just going to be keeping an eye on these two time frames here and looking to see where we enter. Again, guys, whenever you enter a trade, let's say, for example, what happened here happens to you, where before you set your stop loss, the market goes in the opposite direction and it crosses it. What I would recommend that you guys do is close that trade right away. Don't hold on to that trade hoping for the market to pull back or anything, because, you know, it's going to mess you up. You're going to take really, really big losses. If your trade crosses your stop loss, you close that trade right away. Don't wait for anything further. You know, protect yourself, protect your account. You don't want to have this trade, because look, if I left that trade open, let's say, where did I enter? 736 is where I entered. I would be down like maybe 1,200, over 1,200 bucks to $1,500 on, no, yeah, $1,200 to $1,600 loss is what I would be in if I kept that trade open, hoping for it to continue down. So don't hope for anything in the market. Just set your stop loss and take profit. Be consistent with your trades every single time you enter. All right. Now, I think because it's market open time, it's going to be a lot more volatile right now. So we're just going to be keeping an eye on it, see if we can get an entry on these trades. Let's see what XRP is doing. Ripple, both indicators are telling us an uptrend as well. Here on the 1 minute, on the 5 minute, it looks like it's about to cross the PSAR. So let's wait and see if we can even get a pullback on Ripple. And then let's see if we can enter a trade there too. Again, with Ripple, it's like with XRP USD, it's a little bit different. So let's say you normally do, with your lot sizes, right? So let's say normally you do 0.01, right? So you would have to multiply it by 10,000 to get your lot size for XRP. So if you do 0.01, your lot size will be 100, and then your trade will be worth the $1, right? So if you do, for example, if you normally do 0.1 lot size like Pino is doing 0.1, this is only if you want to trade XRP. If you want to do 0.1 lot size, you would do 1,000 on XRP, and then your trade would be worth the same as it is on Bitcoin. All right. I think we might see a flip of the super trend very, very soon. On the 1 minute, it looks like it's going to be flipping it as well. Let's reapply the super trend just because it looks a little... All right. Parabolic SAR, boom. So the super trend has not flipped yet on the 1 minute. It hasn't flipped on the 5 minute either. So we're going to be keeping an eye on that. Again, if you guys want access to the indicators, they're on Abbado Markets, abbado.com. All you got to do is go to the indicator store, go and search for super trend, click this and hit install. Then it's installed to your account. You can also click all and search for SAR. Find the parabolic SAR, hit install, and now you will have both of those in your indicators tab. Go to super trend, apply it with default settings. You can also go to parabolic SAR and apply it with default settings as well. So both of those will be applied and ready to go. Again, with the super trend, very, very simply, when the line is red, it's indicating an overall downtrend. When the line is green, it's indicating an overall uptrend. And with the PSAR dots, when the dots are above, it's indicating a downtrend. When the dots are below the candles, it's indicating an uptrend, right? So what we're looking for here is we want both indicators to tell us the same direction before we look to enter. So whether, if, for example, what we're seeing here, if the super trend is red, then we also need the dots to be above the candles before we look for an entry. and that entry will be for a short position. So the only thing at that point that we're looking for is for a pullback on the range bars, and we're going to be entering a short position. And the same way, if we have the super trend go green, the PSAR dots go below the candles, then we're going to be looking for a buy position, waiting for the range bars to have a pullback before we enter into that trade. All right, the range bars, again, JSTStream.com. Make an account, get access to those right away. Forex, cryptocurrencies, commodities, and indices and equities, no matter what you're trading, you can find the range bars for those different markets. Start watching the videos as well. They help you a ton with getting information about trading. Whether you're new or experienced in trading, make sure you go and watch those. They're really, really helpful, for your trading journey. Now, let's see what's going on here. We still have both indicators indicating to us a downtrend, but it looks like we're going to have a reversal of that very, very soon. Let's see what's going on with gold as well. I mean, that short was a little bit short-lived because we are back to where we were discussing it earlier. The market is pumping again. That was just a really, really strong pullback here. Both indicators are telling us an uptrend here. So that means that there's a high chance of the market continuing up. That's why I don't, like, it's M rate if you're still in here. That's why I don't look at, the gaps and all of that stuff. What I like to do instead is follow that strict strategy and just wait for those entries there, rather than entering, based on random lines or, different levels that I'm drawing out on the chart. So I don't draw any lines on the chart. I don't do anything like that. All that I'm doing is following a strict strategy, using strict rules and parameters, looking at the range bars, looking at the PSAR, looking at the super trend, and entering based on those rules with strict risk management, strict stop loss and take profit. And yeah, that's what's worked for me over a long period of time. The 1 minute super trend did flip here. So both indicators on the 1 minute are telling us an uptrend. Let's see what's going on the 5 minute. It does look like it's going to be flipping here soon as well. So let's see. If it does flip the super trend and PSAR, obviously we're going to be looking for buy positions again with the pullbacks of the pullbacks on the range bars. So, like, honestly, if you guys are doing anything else, chances are it's not working out for you profitably over a long period of time. You're probably tested. You've had some big wins here and there. Then you have some big losses as well. You made some more money. And, like, your equity curve is all over the place. Sometimes you make a lot of money. Sometimes you lose a lot of money. Boom. Right there on the 5 minute, we just had it flip as well. So let's wait for a pullback before we look to enter. The PSAR still has not flipped. So let's wait to see if the PSAR flips as well. Once that flips, then we're going to be looking for buy positions. All right. Once that flips, we're going to be looking for a buy position. We're still going to be patient because not all of the indicators are lined up for us yet. They are telling us contradictory things right now, so I'm going to be patient. I'm going to be waiting still to see where our entry is. Because look, if I just entered when I saw the first pullback right there, I would have probably hit stop loss. So, it's always good to wait for everything to line up rather than rushing into a trade. Be patient with your trades. But, when you get that trade, you can take it right away. Again, if you have any questions at all, you guys can ask in the chat, and I'll be happy to answer. It's M Rate. Are you still in the Twitch chat? Are you still watching me on Twitch? Let me know if you're still here. And if you guys have any questions, if you guys are in any trades either, let me know what you guys are trading. Future Capital, are you still in the short? Your take profit was what? What was your holding till 77K is crazy though. 77K is insane. Where even is 77K? Holding for 70, 87 or 77? What are you holding for? Future capital, let me know what you're holding for. Are you holding to see it hit 77 or 87? Because 77 is crazy. He trades the 4-hour. Wow. 4-hour. The PSAR looks like it's going to flip quite soon as well. On the 4-hour even. So let's see how that goes. I mean, I wish you luck, but I would not take that trade. That's a crazy huge move. And you guys know me, I'm not doing those crazy swings or anything. We don't do swing trades or anything like that. Welcome AK to the live as well. Again, all that we're doing every single day, 5 a.m. and 9 a.m. EST. We are live here on the Discord, YouTube, Kick, and Twitch. If you guys want to get access to everything that you see on my screen, go to the link tree. Let me paste it in the chat. All right, so when you guys go to the link tree, what you're going to find is the first link will take you to JSTStream.com. All you got to do is click login, make an account. You guys will get access to the Forex, cryptocurrency, commodities, indices, and equities range bars. Now, this is going to be a core part of our strategy. We're going to use these range bars to look for our entries for our trades. We're going to be entering on pullbacks and reversals. When you go to the videos tab, you're going to find all these amazing videos, everything from how to set up your demo account, how to use the platform, how to use the audio signals, how to trade based on pullbacks and reversals, how to use the range bars, mastering different indicators. They have trading knowledge, advanced knowledge, live trading sessions, and so much more. So make sure you start watching those videos. Whether you're new or you have experience in trading, start watching those videos. Where we're trading is going to be the second link in the link tree. It's Abbado Markets. Get your account set up, get your account funded. We are live every single day doing live trades, going over the strategy and answering all of your questions. So make sure you guys tune in every single day. So that's where we're going to be trading. I go over the strategy and everything every single day, the different indicators, and feel free to join every single time I am here. Ask your questions in the chat if anything is ever confusing, and I'll be happy to help you guys out. All right. Sorry, Yared, I think maybe you sent a message, but it deleted or something. I'm not sure. Oh, no. It's AK. Never mind. All right. So I guess that was just a really strong pullback on the continuing downtrend here. The PSAR still hasn't flipped. The super trend still hasn't flipped either. So let's wait to see where we can get an entry. Let's see what's going on with gold. Gold is still hovering around a little bit. Yeah, I'm not going to be looking to trade gold. I'd rather just trade Bitcoin for today. Again, the indicators that you guys see on my screen, the two indicators are the super trend and PSAR. All that you guys do to get them is you go to the indicators tab, go to the indicator store, search for super trend. When you get that, you click install, and you're going to be able to get that installed to your account. Click the all tab on the left side and search for SAR. And click on this one, the parabolic SAR, apply that as well. When you're applying them, apply it with default settings. All you got to do is go to the trend section, go to the super trend, apply it with default settings. Then the same thing with the parabolic SAR, apply it with default settings. Now, this super trend line, when the line is red, it's indicating an overall downtrend. When the line is green, it's indicating an overall uptrend. So that's how we're going to be looking at the super trend. When the dots are below, the PSAR dots, the parabolic SAR dots are below the candles, it's indicating an overall uptrend. And when the dots are above, it's indicating an overall downtrend, right? So I'm trading on the 5-minute candles, 5-minute chart over here on Abbado Markets. And, I wait for everything to line up before I take a trade. So I need the super trend to be pointing to the downtrend direction. I need the parabolic SAR to be pointing in the same direction. And then the last thing that I look for is a pullback on the range bars, and that's where I enter my trade. So as soon as those things line up is my entry for a trade. Now let's see if we can get a pullback on this this move, and maybe we'll take a short position over here because both indicators are still telling us a downtrend. It hasn't flipped. Let's see what's going on the 1 minute. On the 1 minute, it has flipped as well. So let's wait to see if we can get a pullback and enter into a short position. Again, every single time I enter a trade, I use 4 lot sizes and set my stop loss and take profit to 100 points above and 100 points below. That way I'm being consistent every single time I enter a market. The way to succeed in the markets is when you have an edge in the market, you enter the trade, you enter it every single time. So every single time that I enter, I'm doing the exact same set of things and following the same rules. All right. So following the range bars, following the super trend, following the PSAR, setting my stop loss and take profit at 100 points every single time, and waiting for that trade to close before I enter the next one. And every single time I enter a trade, you guys can see with my, trades closing, you guys can see that my trades are worth less than 1% of my total balance. By doing that, I'm using less than 1% of my total balance as risk. I'm not over risking. I'm maintaining that level so that I can, protect my balance. I don't want to lose 90K. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to risk really, really small. The same thing that I'm doing is, for example, if you had, a $1,000 account and you did $5 trades. So if you had a $1,000 account and you're doing $5 trades every single time, you'd be pretty okay with that. You'd be risking quite small, and you wouldn't really be too worried about blowing your account, because you know that on a $1,000 account, if you do $5 trades, that's 200 trades in loss that you would have to take before you blow your account. I don't want to blow my account. I don't want you guys to blow your account. So your strategy mostly involves catching pullbacks and reversals using the range bars. Exactly. And if you want more information, obviously I'm here every single day. You guys can see me do this live, but also watch these videos on JSTStream.com. They're really going to clear it up as well a lot more. I'm just following the strategy from JSTStream.com. Yeah, that's all that I'm doing. So make sure you watch those videos as well. They're really going to help you a ton with getting started. All right, let's wait for a little bit of a stronger pullback, and then we're going to be looking to enter into that short position here. The reason why, again, is because both indicators are telling us a downtrend is still in progress. Okay, so we're seeing that pullback happen. I also trade pullbacks and reversals using supply and demand. So this is very interesting. I'll be here daily if time permits. Awesome. Yeah, join in every single time. The thing is that, like, you're using the range bars for pullbacks and reversals, right? Okay, definitely use the you can add the range bars to your strategy and just test that out as well, because I'm telling you, pullbacks and reversals using the range bars is a complete game changer. It's a complete game changer, and you're going to be like, wow, why didn't I use this before? It's so clear with this because, like, depending on what markets you're trading, they have certain parameters for, for you to see the pullbacks and reversals happen. So, like, for the range bars to have movement in the opposite direction, there's a certain amount of point movement that has to happen before that that new candle forms, right? So looking for pullbacks and reversals on the range bars is like a complete game changer, because you can see right here, we're seeing that downtrend form, and then as soon as the market starts to go in the opposite direction, you can see green candles form. But if it's strong enough of a move up, you will see a new candle form, and if it pulls up even more, you're going to see more candles form there. And then when it moves down in the downtrend direction enough to cross that parameter, you're going to see red candles form. But until that number hits, I think it's like 15 to 20 points, until that 15 to 20 point move happens, you're not going to see anything form. right? So you're able to eliminate a lot of the noise. If you're like looking at this, for example, it's like quite flat, relatively flat. You know, range bars, if the market goes really flat, it's just consolidating a bit, you're going to avoid seeing all of that noise on the range bars. You won't see any new candles form until there's significant movement. And again, I did miss that pullback earlier, but I'm going to be waiting for another one before I enter. You're out. This was a great day today. Wow, Pino has been killing it. Do you guys see his wins there? Dang, that's crazy. That's crazy. This guy's been catching those moves. Every time that I'm looking at the chat, he's been taking those trades. Every time that I miss the pullback, he's been taking those trades. He's killing it. Wow, amazing, amazing. And I can see based on his, his profit or loss that he's using strict stop loss and take profit every single time he's entering his trades. I can tell that he's using strict stop loss and take profits. And that's all that it takes. Consistency and strictness with the rules. Right? That's all that it takes. Being strict and consistent with the rules. And, then you're trading like Pino is. 100 points up, 100 points down. That's the only way to do it. By doing 100 points up and 100 points down, you ensure, like, if you go back in time, like you look even on the 1 minute, right? You can see how often 100 points above or 100 points below happens constantly in the market, right? It's happening all the time, 100 points above and 100 points below. And that way, you're able to get in and out of trades. You're not holding trades for long. You're not doing overnight holds. You're not doing, daily holds or anything like that. You're able to get in and out of trades, make your profit, get out of the trade, right? Because, like, for example, the analysis that you do at this point right here, right, where you see the market going into a downtrend, you see the super trend go down as well. This analysis, you don't know how long this is going to work, right? All right, man. Take care. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you being here. Appreciate you sharing your trades as well. Send them in the trade discussion as well, like the general chat, so that everyone else can see as well, because that's a great trading day that you've had so far. Awesome. All right, let's enter into a sell position. Here, 89172 and 88972. Boom. Oh, I can't. That trade hit my take profit, and I am closing that trade. $568 in that trade. We are up to $660 for today. I didn't even get to set my take profit, and that trade crossed that level. Of course, I'm not going to be greedy or anything like that. I'm going to close it as soon as it crosses that level. You guys saw it wasn't setting my take profit because obviously it was lower than that price. So I just went and manually closed that trade. If your trade goes into loss before you set your stop loss, or if it goes into profit before you set your take profit at that 100 point level above or below, then just close your trade. You don't want to get greedy. If your trade is going into profit, you're like, let me see if I can hold this for longer, because you guys can see that right now where my trade closed, we are higher than that right now. So if I held it, I would have lost that money. Rather than getting greedy and holding for more profit, close your trade right away. Stay true to the strategy. Stay strict as well. All right. Boom. Not a bad trade. We waited for the pullback. We were patient. The market pumped up a lot. Everyone thought that the market was going to flip here. On the 1 minute, it did flip. But then on the 1 minute, it did go back to the downtrend direction, and I was patient. I was waiting for that pullback to happen on the range bars. As soon as I saw that happen, I entered into a short position, confirming it with the super trend and the PSAR, and we were able to take profit in, how long was that? 18 seconds. 18 seconds, we got $568. I don't know what job pays that kind of money, but definitely not one that I have seen. So it's pretty good. Pretty good, I'd say. All right, I think I'm going to call it a night here. We've been live for over an hour. $660. You're still in that short. Nice. So $660 in profit for today. Go to the link in my bio. Go to the link tree, guys. You're going to find all the links, everything that you guys need to get started. The JSTStream.com website is where you're going to find the range bars, where you're going to find the how-to videos, the trading knowledge, all of that amazing stuff. They even have a signal stream running on the on their Telegram bot, so you guys can get access to that too if you have Telegram. They have a videos channel where you have all of these amazing videos, everything that you need to know to get started. Make sure you guys watch these videos. It's going to clear up everything for you, and you know, it's going to make you such a more knowledgeable trader overall. All right, so watch those videos, get your account on Abbado Markets set up, start trading, test out the strategy, practice setting your stop loss and take profit, and we will be live tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow, or maybe Monday. It is a birthday weekend for me this weekend, so I might be live tomorrow night, but I'm not 100% sure. So we'll see how it goes. But good luck with your trades. Bitcoin is running 24/7, so you guys join in and start trading. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. You know, big year. Gotta get this account up to 100K. And yeah, let's keep it going. Thank you all so much for joining. If you guys have any questions at any point, you can send me a DM on Discord. You can find me on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, literally everywhere. Even Quora, you can find me. Reddit, you can find me. Anywhere you want, you can find me. Send me a message if you guys have any questions. You can message me in the trade discussion chat as well, and I'll be happy to help you guys out. Get your account set up, start trading, test out the strategy, and I will see you all in the next one, all right? Take care, everyone. Good luck with your trades.